And welcome, guys, to this episode of The Quest.
What up, bitches?
I want to know. I want to know if where we stand with this one.
Okay.
Like-
And I'm gonna tell you right now where I stand. I liked it.
You know what? I'm surprised. I did too.
This was a. Let me tell you what the weird thing. This was a. I thought I would never say this about a movie, but this was a calming, nicely atmosphered movie. Like, it was a calm type of movie. Like, it was.
You know what this movie reminded me of?
What?
It's not not in the similarities of how the movie was played out, but more on the lines of the vibe of this film. And did you ever see Interstellar?
I don't know. I
had Matthew McConaughey.
I don't remember.
Oh my God, we're watching that then. Oh my God, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, Interstellar brought a tear to my eye.
This movie, yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say about this. This movie was a tearjerker.
No, it was. It definitely was.
It was, and slash somewhat of a love story of a man was just selfish.
Well, it's funny. The director of this movie said that this movie was basically a memoir of his life, minus the sci-fi.
Of the producer's life, not Adam Sandler.
Of the director's life. Basically, this was a depiction of all of his mistakes that he said, something like.
Yeah, when career takes over you, you just don't care about your loved ones. Basically, that's without giving nothing away, obviously. But we don't like, dude. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I know Adam Sandler's done 2 other serious films. He's done a few other ones here and there, but nothing. He did that one not so long ago where he was like a corrupt mobster or some shit. And then, of course, he did Switch, which was semi-comical, semi-serious. But this one, I want to see him. No,
I appreciated him in this movie.
Oh, bravo, applause, dude! He did a great job.
Absolutely,
great job. Yeah.
Any man, like any man, woman, it doesn't matter, can sit there by themselves, basically.
Well, it's somewhat of another. What do we call it? Claustrophobic films.
Basically. Well, it is. It's a claustrophobic film. Yeah, it is.
It stepped outside, memories and everything, but
it was primarily a claustrophobic film because it took.
But his role
place.
was technically just in one.
Yeah, he was in space.
One spot. Yeah,
he was in space. The dramatic. I will say without giving anything away, the dramatic decline in this movie. Like it went from a simple movie to watching everything slowly degrade.
And now, how do I go about this without ruining the movie? But in this movie, they didn't go into whether the creature was real or in his
you don't know,
mind, right?
You don't know.
You don't. In the book. Well, should I give away the book? No.
No, I wouldn't give the book away just in case people want to read it.
Right. So yeah.
I like it rather that way.
The book gives you a final yes or no, but
I like the uncertainty in this because it's kind of like Inception. Like Inception, when Inception ends, the movie was left up to your own interpretation. And like I don't know, like think about it. Like, what would you do if you were locked in a fucking spinning shuttle by yourself for all that time? Like
all that time and self-afflicted too, because that was the whole point of the movie, that he put himself in that position.
Because he was afraid of like the commitment or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, he put all his loved ones aside for his career. Yeah, and then you get this creature, which we don't know if he manifested it or was it really in space. I mean,
I'm gonna tell you right now, all joking aside, if I was in space and I seen a giant fucking spider. I'm jumping out the airlock.
I'm gonna shit myself. That's for sure.
No, I'm out the airlock. Absolutely. No suit and everything. I'm gone.
Yeah, right. Like exactly. Just
fuck
open
that
bitch up and fuck it.
I would rather go through the 3 minutes of suffocation and death. I think they said like it takes like it's instant for your body to like get sucked, all that shit of your body sucked out, but yet your brain, it takes you a little while for your brain to fully shut down.
Well, it's like decapitation. They say it takes a couple seconds or minutes or whatever.
I would rather go through that than be eaten alive in a space shuttle by a fucking giant spider. And with a human mouth, mind you.
the creature had very emotional. You know, I'm not gonna say whether he was a good or bad, but I felt for the creature as well. I don't know if you did.
No, I know I did. Absolutely. I straight up did.
Like,
both story arcs, the creature's story arc and Adam Sandler's character's story arc, totally interested in both of them.
Yeah. Oh, and you know me in colors, like the whole, you talking
about closer to the end area and all? Yeah, I get that. I figured you would like that.
Gorgeous, yeah.
No, this one did a really good, like if you're looking, which is weird, right? Because I'm usually the one who is all about narrative storytelling, right? I mean, again, cyberpunk, that's all cyberpunk is narrative storytelling. No action, really very rarely any action, mostly talking, right?
Right.
This movie, pretty much dialogue through the whole thing.
Oh,
right?
What? And that's strange too. We've done the other movies, and I said I couldn't take it
because
there was just so much dialogue. But this one was different. Number one, they kept it at a minimum. Like it was literally like an hour and 20-some minute movie. Which is
I will give that. If you're going to do a claustrophobic film and it's only going to be one person, don't make it too long.
Don't make it too long. And they did a great job with that. But this movie just kept me wanting more.
No, absolutely. I totally agree. Again, man.
I mean, it had everything in it. It had sci-fi, it had soap opera, it had just...
It had again, this movie had the vibe of Interstellar. Anyone who liked Interstellar, I'm going to tell you right now, Matthew McConaughey, I fell in love with Matthew McConaughey's acting because of Interstellar. Like, don't get me wrong, Matthew McConaughey is a great actor. I've seen him in a bunch of movies over the last couple decades, right? But Interstellar, that's probably the first time Matthew McConaughey ever made an emotional response out of me. And I never once, okay, my bad, I won't say this. I was going to say I would never expect it from Adam Sandler. But again, if you've ever watched Switch was actually a sad movie.
I will go on record saying that this is my first Adam Sandler's serious role that I've seen.
This is my second one that I've seen. This is my second Adam Sandler film that I've watched that brought an emotional response out. Right? Switch was the first one. I won't say anything about Switch for the sake of anyone who didn't see it. But Switch is a drama comedy. It's a drama comedy, basically, what it is.
Okay.
So it has the typical Adam Sandler butt jokes and whatnot, but it also has seriousness in it. This was made 10 or so years ago. He was still in his prime of it. It was like Daddy's Home and not Daddy's Home. What the fuck's that movie he did with the little kid? Bad Daddy or some shit. I don't know what the fuck he did, but Big Daddy. Yeah, Big Daddy. Switch came out, I think, around the same time that those movies. So it was at the hype of his career. So he was still doing his comedy shit. He didn't start doing more serious roles till just recently. But still, even Switch, there was a point, I won't say what point. There's towards the end of that movie, the message in that movie comes home and it hits you like a sack of bricks. Anyone who has missed loved ones or anything like that, that movie really hits you.
I can say that about this movie, even though I've always been careful balancing things, you know what I mean? I work, family, whatever. But it still hits you. It's like, man.
No, this movie, Spaceman, very relatable.
Yeah. Have I done more this on this side than on this side? And have I?
I still make the same mistake now. Still, the premise of this movie is, because the director even said it, that this is a lot of his own faults throughout his life. Is putting work and career over your loved ones, right?
Family, right.
And I still catch myself doing that sometimes, and I try to break out. It's a workaholic kind of deal thing, right? You get involved in something, you get sucked in, and you get lost in it, right? And the problem is, like I said, I'm not devoid of it myself. The thing is I catch myself doing it. It is, but some people don't catch themselves doing it, and then they don't realize it till it's too late. When their kids are all grown the fuck up, and their relationship is dwindled and all this other bullshit. That's real shit. That has happened to a lot of people. Yeah. And this movie, anyone who's gone through that in one way or another, this movie's very. You look at it, you're like, damn, I know what that feels like.
Yeah,
I've gone either. I've been the causer of that, or I've been the victim of that. Either or, you've felt that. And this movie did a great way of telling that in an interesting way.
Very interesting way. Very interesting, unique way, really.
I really hope he does more of this. I really do. Like, I hope he does, not this movie per se, but more of.
Have a sequel or anything like that.
Yeah, because he's been typecast as the funny guy, and not even just the funny guy. He's the goofy funny guy, right? He's the one that makes little fart jokes and shit. That's Adam Sandler. Yep. He's been typecast as that, and it's a shame when that happens to an actor.
Remember he was mayor of Pussytown. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, Mayor of Pussytown. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like that was in the 80s. He did drama comedy. He's been really known over the years for not just comedies, but he's been primarily known for like drama comedies, right?
Yeah.
Because there's like The Water Boy. There's I could go on. Like oh my god, what's the one in the 80s? The Wedding Singer. The Wedding Singer. So many. I'm not even going to go because he's been around since the 80s, exactly. You know?
Yeah.
But he's always done that same kind of role, that drama. Mm-hmm. Him and fucking that chick she's cute, but she's annoying. I don't give a fuck who gets mad at me for that. She's from Friends. Jennifer Aniston, right? Like Jennifer Aniston's cute, but she's a bitch. Like everybody says the same. Everybody who knows her, she's like a real prima donna. Like she's a real big bitch. Yeah, she's a real big bitch, like a princess.
Big toxic, Mm-hmm.
That's one of those like, don't care how gorgeous you are, couldn't put up with you, right? It's one of those situations.
I respect my take once or twice, and that's that. But,
just like pop it in and be like, shh, don't say nothing, just quiet. Don't open your fucking mouth.
Let's talk about the voice actor of the Spider.
The voice actor of the Spider. Okay, I can go into that real quick. Let's because. I have the cast here. I want to make sure I give the right one. Yeah, his name was what was his name in the fucking
I have the name of the creature.
What was his name? Was it Hannes or?
All right. So the name of the so the Adam Sandler's name was Jacob.
Yeah.
Right. And the creature's name was
it with an H, like Hanus? Hamash. Okay, I'm reading it wrong. Hamash. Okay, yeah, I have his that is Paul Dano. I do not know his name off the back of my hand.
I don't know him either, but let me tell you,
perfectly done.
Perfect,
absolutely.
It was soothing. I thought it was soothing for some reason. It was calming. It was weird. It was
the only thing about the spider or the creature, whatever you want to call it. Okay, it's basically a fucking spider. The only
what
thing
did you call him, skinny human.
Yeah, skinny human through the whole thing. It's skinny human.
Hey, skinny human. He just had that voice as soon as he said
the human mouth bugged the shit out of me.
Oh, I know, right? Wasn't that weird?
Like the spider had a human fucking he had the clampers, like the pinchers, but then in between the pinchers he had a human fucking mouth.
It looked like lips, right? Like regular.
And it was animated. It was animated to actually move like a human's mouth.
Yeah.
It was weird. That threw me off because I found myself looking at its mouth a lot. Like, because it was there. It's like, oh my God, look at that fucking mouth. Like,
it wakes you out.
Now, I'm going to go off the rails for a second here.
Yeah.
If you're lost in space with a giant fucking spider, at least it has a human mouth.
At least, right? Something familiar.
Something that you could. Should I do it? You know where I'm going with this.
Exactly. It's something you can fuck. There you go.
It's something you can put it in, right? Like, if you're lonely in space for several years, at least it's got a human mouth, right? I mean, think about it.
Yeah, right. Wonder how the genitalia looked. Wonder if it looked
human. Oh, hell no. No, hell no. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do it in this big old fucking like dome butt thing?
Right.
I don't. That'd be weird. Like the mouth. I mean, if it's got a human mouth, you just close your eyes, right? The other shit, though, I don't think I can deal with that.
Would you ever want to be hugged that way? You know how that?
Hell no.
One scene,
hell no.
In the backseat, where you see all your legs just wrapped around you and shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If that thing did that to me, I just off me. Right now, just put me in the airlock and send me off. I'm done. Like this thing was it. At one point in time, he found him in the bathroom. I'd be like, "Oh, it's your bathroom now, my guy. Just hand me the hose so I can vacuum my shit out of my ass, and then I'll let you have the room."
I'll tell you that I've had the experience of seeing a spider in a bathroom, and I'm the first pussy to run out.
Oh no, I'm telling you right now. If I'm in the bathroom taking a dump and there's a spider there,
Yep.
well, see, I can't say that because you know what? It doesn't happen anymore, and I think because he told his boys not to do it anymore. We have the main bathroom, which is your average fucking shower in there, right? Like, you know, you can fit like 2 people in there. And then we have our personal bathroom, which has a stand-up shower, right? I primarily, if I'm showering by myself, I primarily shower in the stand-up because it's convenient. I have all my shit there. I don't have to worry about it, blah, blah, blah. Well, when I first started using it, because it hadn't been used in a while, so I'm sure that there were spiders living in it. Now that I use it so frequently, there's nothing in there anymore. But when I first started using it, there was little black, like not little, these things were like the size of maybe a dime, maybe even a nickel. They were pretty fucking big, and they were black, right? They're actually pretty common. They're harmless, but they're fucking creepy looking.
Yeah, common house spiders.
One of those motherfuckers was on the wall while I was taking a shower, and the first thing that came the first thing that came to my mind, punch it.
Hey, got.
And I did. Now that's not me being tough, because in any other situation, I don't want to fuck with them. But when I seen it that close, that fight or flight kicked in, and it was like, all right, if it's me or you, motherfucker, we're going. Like,
you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm gonna buy. And I straight up like Mike Tyson the shit out that spider. Okay, that's all I'm saying. The last thing I would want to be stuck in space with is a spider.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't call myself arachnophobic, because I don't know. I like people with arachnophobia. They can't even see. Like, they can't even see it on a video. I don't like it in videos, but I'm not gonna run from it. I'm not gonna run from the screen.
If I see it on my skin or something, I'm gonna run from it.
If I see it on my skin, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. But if I see it on a TV screen, I don't like it, but I don't care. Yeah. Now, before we have to get into the ending shit, I want to go over. What do you think the budget of this film was?
Oh man, though it was a claustrophobic movie, so there wasn't that many shots. I imagine that space scene must have cost a lot of money. I'm gonna go as high as like $2 million, maybe 1.9, 1 point something.
No.
Higher?
Nope. Oh yeah, much higher.
Oh, higher. Oh, tell
a
me.
Budget of $40 million.
On what?
Adam Sandler, my guy. Like, he's not coming cheap, right? I have a note here. It says, physical. Where's this note at? Adam Sandler had to put up with some. Oh, here's some friendly notes. It says Adam Sandler had to put up with some pain while filming Netflix's Spaceman, which required him to be suspended from wires to simulate the zero gravity of space. So that was actually a comment, because I wanted to know if some people wanted to know if he was actually in zero gravity in order to mimic that, because some movies do that. They'll put them in the plane and they'll spin the plane around so it mimics it. So no, it was wires. But I have a note here about here it is, right? I think Sandler 57 came in at the very top of the list, making a whopping $73 million in 2023 and an estimated $97 million gross. The comedian made a majority of his money from his partnership deal with Netflix. So out of $40 million, think about how much he probably made off that movie.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
whatever
the box office was, which they don't tell us, but
that's the thing. There's no box office. The way that Netflix does it is they go by views, because it's a monthly subscription, and they go by views. And if something doesn't get a lot of views, that was the equivalent of that, then they don't justify it ever being touched. Like, they drop it.
Yeah.
Like, there's certain things that get sequels, and the reason why they get sequels is because of how many people are subscribing to watch that. That's how Netflix's platform works. So there's never going to be a box office, but there's usually a budget. It's just lately, we've been getting financial information, which I'm happy. Yeah. They've been at least
a budget. Yeah.
I think it's when they have a success, because if you notice, the movies that weren't very successful, they don't release the fucking financial information.
Right.
That's kind of what Netflix does. They'll only release it if they were like, hey, yeah, we spent such amount of money on it.
Yeah, we did good on it. Yeah.
So, I don't know. All in all, I thought Adam Sandler was phenomenal in this movie.
I think so.
And that's me. Yo, I have never once ever said that Adam Sandler. I think he deserves an award for it. And I would have never put Adam Sandler in an award category.
In that type of category.
Maybe a comedian role or something, sure. But never like a serious role. I would have never said, yeah, he deserves an award for it. No, I do. I believe he went above and beyond for the role in this and even the emotional parts. I think this is probably the first time I've actually seen him. This is not the first time that he's brought a tear to my eye, but this is the first time that I've actually seen him get emotional.
Yeah.
And he went right into the feels, dude. So bravo to him on that. Bravo on that. So yeah, with that, I think we should get into our scorings because it is the final stretch of this episode. So, as we do here, anyone who is watching for the first time, what we do is we have our 4 categories that we give a 1 through 5 score, 1.5, 2.5 if necessary. One of those categories change weekly. This week's one of those categories is drama. And then of course we move on. Oh, and then we can't forget this. If it's below a 1, we give it the noble pile. If it's above a 5, we give it the noble seal. After that, we give it our woke score, which is something we had to introduce a year ago because of the outrageous amount of wokeness it was getting in Hollywood. Yeah. It's been slowly dying down, and I'm happy about that. I say that now, and we're going to watch a movie that pisses me off soon. Then after we give, the higher the number, it goes from 1 to 10. The higher the number, the worse, more egregious the wokeness was. And then we give our overall score, which is 1 through 10. 1.5, 2.5 if needed. Noble pile and noble seal are in effect. So with that said, as always, we go over to VC Lauren. What do you give your score for Spaceman's story?
Actually, I gave it a 10. A 5, I'm sorry.
Really?
It was, yeah, it wasn't a blow your mind story, but I think a story doesn't necessarily have to be blow your mind as long as it's depicted correctly. And that's what this did.
Story needs proper telling. And this was very well told.
It was well done, well told. So though the story wasn't blow your mind.
Wasn't the most original story either, but it was so well done that you didn't feel like it went, because I wouldn't call it a generic story, but it's not an original story. Right. But it was still well told.
The way it was done, it was boom, flawless. Yeah. I give it a solid 5.
I also gave it a 5. Absolutely, also gave it a 5. I definitely, because you know me, I'm a stickler for story, dude. Like I've said it before, you can have the hugest fucking budget and the hugest actors, but if you don't have good acting and good storytelling, the movie is garbage. Doesn't matter how good. That's the reason why Disney and shit like that is starting to hurt, because they got all this money. The movies look pretty. The movies look great, but the acting is and the stories are fucking garbage. So they're just shitty movies. They're just pumping them out. Boom, 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 boom. Exactly. This is a pure example of what good storytelling is. Absolutely. And I applaud that. So with that said, let's move on to the acting. What do you give the acting? Considering that there's only 2 people through the whole thing, basically.
Yeah. Adam Sandler's the spider.
Besides the wife, which she was sprinkled. A few people were sprinkled throughout the movie, but the primary people were the guy who played the creature and Adam Sandler.
Yeah, definitely a 5.
Yeah, no.
Especially Adam Sandler's. Like, I mean,
absolutely.
It's not a role you don't see him in too much, and when you do see him, he did a great job.
I hope this is a resurgence of his career. And I hope he has a Robert Downey Jr., if you would call it, where it's like his career just fucking something causes his career to like Iron Man. Like Robert Downey Jr.'s career was in the fucking tanks, and then he did fucking Iron Man, and now he's a fucking multi-millionaire fucking actor. So I hope this is Adam Sandler's resurgence, and he goes in a different direction, and this is a good step for him. Because I also gave the acting a 5. Definitely straight 5.
Maybe a little reinventing himself, you know?
Straight up. Something like when I watched 23, number 23 is an underappreciated movie. And I say this because it shows you a version of Jim Carrey that no one else really gets to see. He's only done like maybe 3 serious movies, and I wanted to see more of him. Nobody let Jim Carrey do serious roles, hence the reason why he bounced back, and eventually why he pretty much quit Hollywood at this point.
Yeah, they typecast him, and that's all they wanted him to do.
And he got bored with it because he wanted to do other shit. This here, Adam Sandler, seeing him in a different role now, seeing him in these serious roles, I love it. I think he's a great actor. This shows his acting skills. He's not just the funny guy. He can actually be a good actor, and I hope we see more of it. So yeah, with that, like I said, I give it a 5 as well. Let's move on to the drama. What do you give the score for the drama?
I thought drama was on point. It was subtle. There wasn't a lot of in your face. It wasn't aggressive. Yeah, it was very subtle, very smooth. But it was there.
It progressively, it was a very progressively dramatic movie. It started out very subtle and very soft. You didn't know what was going. And then by the end of the film, you're like, it's kind of like Interstellar. Like I said, I loved Interstellar. Interstellar, like I said, made me love Matthew McConaughey because you've seen a part of Matthew McConaughey that you'd never seen before. And that movie actually, like, I'm not even ashamed of it. That movie actually made me bawl.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking was sad as shit by that fucking movie. That movie, Interstellar, was a fucked up movie when it came to emotions. And this movie had that same kind of vibe. Not as serious as Interstellar. I won't call it as on point as Interstellar was, but it was close and it had that same vibe.
But it did a great job with that subtleness, picking up. I gave it a 5.
I didn't give it a 5. It was good. But like I said, Interstellar to me would probably have been a 5. This, I still gave a 4, though. I gave it a 4. Still good. Still good. Not a 5.
Absolutely.
Mind you, I have to, like I think if you've seen Interstellar, you'd be like, yeah, it's a 4. Right? Yeah. Not bad, but it's not Interstellar's drama level. Okay.
Yeah.
But no, 4.
Yeah, I've never seen it, so.
Oh God, I'm gonna put that on the list of things that we got to do if we haven't done it already. Because mind you, these are all filmed in weird directions. But yeah. I give it a 4. You give it a 5. So far, pretty good. Goddamn fucking scores here. So let's move on to the final of the 4. What do you give the score for production?
Oh, see, production, especially at the end, that's when you really saw production in action.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it a 5. I really enjoyed it. The close-up scenes when he's in the ship and everything, I mean, they're just, generic to me.
The fact that it didn't look like he was he was being suspended. It actually looked, it was very well done. They did, they of course got rid of all the wires, and
it was a weird
movement. It looks weird.
Where you don't really know what point in time the movie takes place because some of the equipment in the ship looked almost Soviet looking, kind of.
Well, it's because I forget it was the Czech Republic that he was coming from.
Right. So
I don't know what year it was, but
you don't get a sense of what year it is, but it looked retro-ish, kind of.
It was. It was before the 80s. I know that. I think it was in the 70s. I think.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure. But I think it took place in the 70s or even the late, because it was. They called it the second. They called it the second World War, not second War, the second space race, and they were going
against South Korea.
Yeah, they were going against South Korea. Yeah, exactly. So at that point, we wouldn't have been allies at that point, which we are now. No. So, so no production. I gave. What did you give the production?
I gave it the production. I gave it a 5. It was done well.
No, I also gave it, considering the fact that the movie had a budget of $40 million, and probably half of that might have went to Adam Sandler. Yeah, think about that, because they're saying that he made the majority of his money for that year, which was like $90 million. He made the majority of that off of the Netflix deal that he made. So he made a majority of this fucking movie. He did. Yeah. So he made a big bank off of it. He definitely did. So with knowing that, and knowing that they did what they did with the budget, you had an A-lister like Adam Sandler, and you still made this movie good. Good. Production was on point. Music, everything, the feel, the vibe, like I said, was very Interstellar-like, and I don't have any complaints about that.
That's another thing. The music itself was very calming in there. It was a weird, calming movie. It was, I don't know.
Well, it's kind of what the Interstellar. There's two sci-fi movies that I need you to see now. Interstellar is one of them, and Sunshine is another one. Both of those movies are phenomenal fucking movies, and they both have a very similar concept like this one does. Very simple.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get you trailers, definitely. But before that, let's move on to our woke meter. What do you give the woke meter score?
I saw nothing here. I just kept it at the 1, I guess.
Same.
There was nothing. Yeah.
And I'm a big. I've said this before a dozen times on other shows. Any movie post 2020 that can avoid having crazy amounts of wokeness in it, applaud you.
Yep.
Because now I'm not saying that there can't be any wokeness, right? Because you're going to have political especially if the story calls for it, right? Like if your movie needs a political driving point that I don't agree with, I'm not going to be mad at that, right? Because your movie needed that. I don't need to agree with the political driving point as long as it benefits the story. What I hate is when movies put woke agendas in there just to appease an audience. Because it serves no purpose. Disney does it all the time. Like Disney's notorious for it. Like they will put wokeness above storytelling, and that's the problem.
Right.
So
I think if they would have made this movie and emphasized that Adam Sandler in the movie was gay for no damn
or better yet, a woke version of this, of this movie would be Adam Sandler being Jewish, right? He is Jewish, right?
Right.
So let's say the whole movie they kept banging you over the head that the only reason he's in the space program is because he had a rough upbringing because he was Jewish.
Right. There you go.
Like it's like that would be seriously woke because it's like how does that benefit the story?
Right.
Like it doesn't. You're just basically saying that anyone who's not Jewish is bad because they picked on him for being Jewish. That's all that message says, and it's unnecessary. It does not need to be in the movie. Make a good movie. Don't make it an agenda to appease people. Don't make it politically correct. That's what bothers me. So again, like I said, any movie post 2020 that can avoid being seriously egregious with wokeness, I applaud it. And I gave this one a 1, and I applaud the fact that thank you. Now, I shouldn't be surprised, though, because Adam Sandler is a crude individual to begin with. So him being a woke person is probably far-fetched. He makes pussy and fart jokes all the time and extremely not politically correct. So, very inappropriate. So I shouldn't be surprised. Point is, though, it's from Netflix, and Netflix has a history of being 50-50. So wokeness 1. So with that said, we move to our final of this episode, our overall score. What do you give the overall score for Spaceman?
That is easy for me. I give it a 10.
A 10. Okay.
Not a noble, whatever, but a 10.
And you know what? I'm right there with you. Even 10. Straight 10. Straight 10.
It's not a blow you away type of movie, but man, if you have time, sit down and definitely pick this up. Because
if you have Netflix, which most people do, if you have Netflix, watch this movie. Absolutely. It's not going to cost you anything, but a fucking, what is it, like an hour and a half or something? Maybe hour 40 minutes or something like that?
That was like 120 something. That was,
I can't remember, but it's not a super long movie. It's a fairly average length movie, and that's all it's going to cost you is time. And I think it's worth the watch.
Oh, it's worth the time, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, so we usually ask this question. If you didn't have Netflix, would you say, hey, get a month of Netflix to watch this movie?
I would say yes.
Yeah, same here.
If this wasn't a Netflix movie and this was, rent, you could rent it for $5-10.
If it was a renting movie, I would definitely say rent it. If it wasn't a Netflix film and it was like just a movie on some other streaming service and you didn't have it, like maybe Max or something like that, I would say, get Max to fucking watch it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely a good movie to watch. I applaud it. Thanks to the people who made this movie. The director of the movie did a great job. Thank you for Netflix for not releasing shit.
Well, I can't walk at all. Exactly.
Well, no, because like I said, Netflix is they're 50-50. They can release really good shit, and then again, they can also do some really dumb shit. Yeah. They got Death Note. I haven't watched the new Avatar: Last Airbender, so I don't know how good that is yet. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that, as of the time that they have done,
does a great job. What I wish they would fix is their seasons period in between, like the off season.
Not everything's like that though. Some things they get regular, but a lot of things they don't.
There's no reason why I should have to wait 2 years for Stranger Things to come back. Come on,
especially when it's the end.
Exactly.
Like just fucking finish it. Jesus Christ, I want to see it.
On that. Like what the hell? Yeah.
Get on it. Fucking hell. Do your fucking job. But no, again,
Exactly.
great movie. Definitely worth a watch. 10/10 from both. And that's Spaceman. Definitely worth it, guys. Yeah. Get on it. Netflix. It's going to be there forever, as far as I know, because I mean it's a Netflix film, so of course they're going to keep it. It is the only place you're ever going to watch it because that's how Netflix does it. Which, fair enough. I mean, it is their movie, so they want to keep those movies on those services so people have an incentive to do. I will say this about Netflix. I remember when Netflix about 4 or 5 years ago started doing their original content stuff. Because before that, they were just a streaming service. They didn't have their own studio. Then about maybe 5 years ago or so, give or take, they started making their own movies. They started making. Well, they already were playing with shows because Stranger Things and all that other shit. But they didn't. Yeah. They weren't making movies. About maybe 5 or
shows.
Ever since because I remember where they started with their original movies and they were shit in the beginning.
They weren't bad.
They've definitely come a long way.
Yeah, they were like your Lifetime version of movies, like real cheesy, cheap movies.
Straight up.
And now they're doing great.
No, they're doing good, and I do applaud. I hope Netflix does keep making, producing, because they're not making the movies. They have individual people making these movies, but they're the publishers. So I hope they keep publishing movies that are of this scale,
of this quality, right?
Yeah. But yeah, that is our episode of This Quest. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to go over to the website, noblegi.com. Didn't say it in the beginning. Fuck it. You guys get their drift by now. But you see it right down there, nobullgi.com. Go to it, find it, love it. Make sure to get the merch store. Maybe. Get the merch store. Get yourself some Quest or any other merch that we have on the store. Make sure to go into our archive where everything past, present, and future is there. Watch it. It's all there. And then, of course, check out our up-to-date schedule with everything that's coming, going, being canceled, and being renewed. It's all there. noblegi.com. nobullgi.com. Also, if you're watching this on the YouTube channel, make sure to like, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell, stay up to date with everything that we do here on the network. If you're watching this on any other network that we release it on, do the respective thing there too, because I mean, I can't keep track of them all. So just do them. Primarily
wherever
the web,
just like it.
Exactly.
And
support the channel that it's on. It's primarily on the website and the YouTube channel, but we also have other places that they do come out at different times. So if you're a user of Rumble, do whatever the fuck Rumble is,
like and subscribe there too, I guess.
Eventually maybe we might start putting stuff on Facebook. I don't know, we'll see if we haven't already, but Facebook's a little notorious for being dickheads about upload shit and length and whatnot, whatever. They don't like it. They don't like it long and thick. They like it short and small.
No, they like it short and sweet. Yeah. It's just wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Exactly. Shit, That's how Zuckerberg likes it in his ass.
It's just quick and tiny.
Quick and tiny. Yeah. Fuck him. We're gonna get deplatformed now, but it's okay. But yeah, that is the Quest, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to check out every Wednesday at 2 p.m. EST. We have other stuff on the network too. That is Attacking the Topic. That is every Thursday at 5 p.m. EST on the website and on YouTube. Make sure to check out Abomination Realm, which is every other Monday at 1 p.m. The Quest is every 2 p.m. every Wednesday, and then game nights with yours truly. And if depending on when this releases, if Spicy Ramen Sunday is still on, which it probably will be, that is every Sunday for the period of time, and then game nights is Wednesday. If you're watching this after season 5 of Spicy Ramen, then probably game nights. Again, get to the schedule. It's right there, guys. But with that said, guys, we're gonna get the hell out of here. It has been a good night. It has been a good show. Go watch it, guys, and we will see you when we see you.
Peace out.
Peace out.